Alright, I'm still working on the log up here. I still got the piece of wood, waiting on the shop to call me back. All I had to do is cut the piece, but of aluminum. But anyways, I found these nice daisy chain lights that are together. I like how these have the ground on there. I know they ground to this, but sometimes you have problems getting them to stick in there tight enough. So I really like that. So I had to build this chain here. Because I didn't have enough. I do plan on putting more lights over here. I'll just build another chain for that. But this one was already built, but I did have to fix it because they've got these on there. Like, this is the best one that was on there. They were not on there very well, so I had to fix it. I fixed that one, and then I fixed this one. So I always solder my stuff. I put a little solder on this, try to help it out a little bit. I think that'll be good. So yeah, you can see that one I soldered. That one little wire got out of there, but that's the ground, so it doesn't have to be wrapped or anything. It doesn't have to have heat shrink or anything on it. Alright, I was up all night last night. Again, I got everything in here. So there's a few of these gauges that aren't doing anything right now. The oil temperature here isn't doing anything. That will be for the engine. No, excuse me. This oil temperature is for the coolant. Because I don't have one that says coolant. It doesn't have to say coolant. It's a mechanical gauge. This is not doing anything. That will be for the oil temperature. This is doing something for the pressure. So I found out that this light right here is a bright light. I think that's for bright lights. That's what I'm going to use it for. I don't have it plugged in right now. The left blinker is working. For some reason, after I put everything in there, the right one quit working. I got to get all new bulbs for this. The battery's working. This is the main air pressure. This is for boost. I don't have one that says boost. Boost is air. Same thing, works. This is going to be for the shutters. I do not have that hooked up yet. I have to put another air gauge in here. I just remembered for the suspension. The fuel gauge is working, and this temperature is not working here. That's going to have to go into the transmission, and I need one more temperature because I'm going to put one in the rear end. So I do have room over here because this line, if you can see that line there, that line is where this right here is cut to, right there. So I have room for one more row of gauges there. So, and it's not going to be the wood. I'm waiting on the guy to call me back. He's cutting me a piece of aluminum. I'm going to put all this in that aluminum. So right now I got a bajillion ground wires running everywhere because no ground on that wood.